Hey, let me, let me tell you something. I like nuts. Let me tell you a story about how I like nuts. Be me, 15. Attend a semi-decent school in South England. Now, before I continue, I should point out, I fucking love peanuts. Not the sort of shit where you're like, oh, I like nuts. No, I fucking love peanuts. For at least 3 years, I've been eating a bag of 200 to 300 peanuts a week. Often took smaller sandwich bags into school with me for lunch. Yummy yummy in my tummy. Normal Thursday lunchtime, I'm gagging for a bloody nut and I take out my bag. A smaller year 7 kid, that's ages 11 to 12, walks up to me and asks what I'm eating. He's from Zimbabwe or something. Never seen a peanut before. I explained to him the joys of peanuts. I offer him one. After a minute, he eats it. Then he throws up in a bin. He's allergic to peanuts. Fast forward 2 days. Signs around the school pop up saying things like, "This is a nut-free school." What the fuck? An assembly is formed on how year 7 is highly allergic to nuts, and we must now be cautious about what we take in to snack on. My only joy in life is gone, and it's my fault. I realize I can't go to school without my nuts, so I decide to be sneaky about it from now on. Only eat my nuts when no one's looking. Hide from teachers and cunts so I can keep eating my nuts. Fast forward a month. It's been 30 days since the nut ban. So far, no incidents. However, one dark day I get caught with my nuts by some fat teacher. Reports me to head teacher for eating nuts. Gives me a warning on my nut habits.
It can make someone seriously ill.
Nothing will stop me and my nuts. Continue nut habits like a fucking madman. Get caught again. My mother's called asking to make sure I don't bring nuts to school. Mom checks my bag next morning, make sure I have no nuts. 7 days of nut-free school and I can't take it. I need my nuts. I begin hiding bags in my pants so she can't find them. Works pretty well. Continue the nut habits. 4 days after the nut kid sees me with nuts in the canteen, tells the fat teacher, "Motherfucker, I'm actually given a punishment for eating nuts. I am thoroughly searched each morning by my mother and school staff. No nuts. Can't sneak nuts in anymore. Always being watched now. Nutless. I need to take action. A protest. But not just for myself. For the joy of nuts." It's been a month since my last nut in school. I am growing tired. I make a plan. I take my dad's wire clippers from the shed. After school that day, I go around back and cut a hole in the fence surrounding the field. The next day, I take all my nuts. I have around 1,500 individual peanuts because I fail to eat them now without snacking at school. Woke up early so I could leave the house before Mom woke up. Left a note saying I left early because I want to go to school and revise the breakfast club. She believes it. With my rucksack filled with nuts, I am ready. Climb through the fence hole. Hid nuts up a tree, under leaves. Walked through the gate. Was checked. Went on my way. At break time, I snuck down to the field, retrieved my goodies. Pick up the bags, put in my rucksack. At lunch, I called my mom saying I had detention because of behavior issues. She's mad, but it's worth it. After school, I left my final period and went to hide. Toilets, too obvious. I have a mate who has a locker. It's fairly big. I was about 5'4" at the time. Hid in the locker after school for about 2 hours. Cleaners finally pack up. Last staff go home. I am ready. Take nuts out of bag. Go to kid's 4 room. Scatter around the room. He's gonna get proper nutted. Pour through the gaps in his locker. So he'll get proper nutted. School is poor, keeps dry food in stockpile. Infest all foodstuffs with nuts. Infest fat teacher's room with nuts. Come next day, all nuts from rooms have been removed. They instantly suspect it's me. However, what they don't know is that the kid's locker is filled with nuts. The little kid can't eat because all food is nutted. Goes to get bag from locker, as he needs to call his dad to ask for a sandwich. Wasn't there because I was at the head teacher's office. However, Locker friend told me what happened. Once he opened the locker, nuts avalanched on him. Had a smaller locker, so it took less to fill up. Multiple touched his mouth and eyes. Threw up, stopped, threw up more. Won't fucking stop. Fucking faints. Multiple teachers come storming in and start yelling at me. Shit, I went too far. He's taken off in an ambulance. Last I hear of Nut Kid. I was told I was expelled from school that night because of physical attack on a pupil. Mom's pissed. Dad's laughing. Don't mess with the Nut Kid. A few weeks later, I hear his heart stopped in the hospital or something. It's probably just a rumor. New school. New school's okay. Doing better grade-wise. Nuts aren't banned. All is well. In the store to pick up my weekly supply of nuts. I'm now recognized as the Nut Kid because I keep buying nuts from the same store. I'm known as Nut Kid in the school because of my tales. Nut Cunt Kid is at bus stop outside. Shit. Decide to speak to him. Tap on his shoulder, say hello. He looks at me in a funny way. Doesn't recognize me. I'm heartbroken. Tell him, I'm the Nut Kid. His eyes widen. If he tries to fight me, I don't care, because I have a fistful of nuts in my pocket. He doesn't suspect a thing. Turns to his left. Yells down the road to a mate. Oh shit, web him. Fucking most ripped guy I've ever seen. At least 6'7". I'm 5'6" by now. Nut Cunt tells him that I'm the one who sent him to the hospital. Tall guy stares at me and says something, some kind of snake tongue I don't understand. Jang must kill me schmugger. You almost killed my little brother. I say it was a joke. I'm just shitting myself. He clearly doesn't think it was funny. Raised hand. Throw nuts at Nut Cunt. Run from store into alley at the right. Big Nut Cunt is chasing me. I'ma bang you out, you little prick! Fuck, 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 fuck! I'm not too bad at fighting, but this guy's a fucking beast. He's sprinting toward me at 300 miles an hour. Take a wrong turn, dead-end street. Fuck my life, .png. All I have on me is a bag with 3 packs of peanuts in it. Big Nut Cunt starts chuckling to himself, says some shit about hitting me, I don't know. Younger brother follows behind me, looks pissed, hell. Nut Cunt starts to go pale. He's sick again. Big Nut Cunt spins around to help him. Now's my chance. Tear open my second bag of nuts. Empty upon Nut Cunt and leg it. Big Nut Cunt begins to follow me. Stays with smaller one coughing his lungs up behind me. I'm gonna get you, cunt! Turn around the corner and run home as fast as I could. Fast forward a week. In school, eating nuts. The usual. Look out canteen window, see a figure by the AstroTurf. Enhanced JPEG. Oh fuck, it's him. He's about 23, I think. He doesn't go to school or work anyway. He stares back at me with his hard scowl. We're but a few meters apart and the AstroTurf is next to the canteen. Oh fuck! Run from canteen. Try to avoid him at the entrance. No, he's fast. Teachers and students stare as I'm chased around the school grounds by a 20-year-old black man. Some younger teachers try to help. Can't stop him. He's a fucking tank. Run into science lab toilets. Lock self in cubicle. Banging on door, screaming at me. He goes to the next cubicle along, begins to climb over the wall using the toilet seat. I'm trapped. I look down. A hope. A sign from God. A way out. Within the yellowy white bowl of the toilet, laying in the golden river, is a singular shit. He has one leg over the cubicle. Teacher's trying to pull him down. From outside, hear voices say police have been called. I am still fucked. I grasp my turd firmly in my hand. He drops down into my cubicle, blocking the exit. Says some sort of trash talk, holding shit behind me. He raises his fist once. I raise mine. He looks at me. What the fuck? Turns around, the door opens. It's an old school. It's jammed. Boy, let me out of here! I throw shit at his head, wiping it down to his face. He fucking screams, is tearing up. Tenses his jaw, turns around, horse kicks the door open, knocking over a teacher. Fucking hits me into the 4th dimension. I fall backwards, hit my head on the toilet. I get knocked out. Fast forward a few hours later. Hospital. Mom and Dad by the bed, looking worried. Nurse is with them. I open my eyes. We heard you got attacked in school today, sweetie. Dad smirking. I heard you threw shit at someone today. I explain what happened. Tells me I shouldn't have made Nut Cunt throw up again. However, they're just happy I'm okay. Tell me that the big nut cunt was arrested. Also say that I'm in the local news. A few days later, I return to school. I'm welcomed by a group of my year chanting my name. I'm a hero in the local paper. Student of school name, attacked and hunted, fights back with excrement. Life is good. I'm now known as Nut Kid throughout the community. Big Nut Cunt is given large fine and community service. I'm given a warning by police. And an abso point. I'm okay with that. One day I find Big Nut Cunt litter picking. He can't touch me, otherwise he'd go to jail. I walk up to him. No hard feeling, yeah? Fuck you, man. You rubbed shit in my hair. You attacked me. You attacked my brother. I tell him why I attacked him. He looks at me. You hate my brother because he got nuts banned in your school. Yes. You're crazy. Nuts don't even taste that good. What? What did he just say? I yell at him about how nuts are the greatest food ever. You're mad. Attacking kids over nuts? I yell at him more. He won't do anything. He's pissed now, being shoved around by me. I can see it in his eyes. I want him to get mad. He fucking shouts some shit and kicks my fucking chest. He's like a ninja. I fall to the floor. He realizes what he did and runs away. It's time for Big Nut Cunt to be locked away. So it's 5 years later, and Big Nut Cunt was sent to a minimum security prison for 6 months for multiple assault charges on a minor. His family hates me. He hates me. He's not allowed within 500 meters of me, though. Once I saw him in a park, he stared at me, but he never said anything. He learned his lesson. Don't mess with the Nut Kid. I know I have a beautiful fiancée and a house of my own. I looked in my cupboard just now. I've got 19 bags of nuts. All for myself. Don't you just love a happy ending? Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this and would like to support this channel, you can do that by going to my Patreon or donating, or you can go to the merch shop and buy something. Or you can do both. And if you have your own story that you'd like to send in, you can send it to r/Moonhorse Stories. I check it every day. And remember, I really like nuts. I love you all. Goodbye.